Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Reassembly with me, Lathrix, and welcome back to our mega cannons, which we're going to be doing a bit of experimenting with today, because today, as I mentioned in the previous video, I want to... Wow, that gun's ridiculously powerful. I did not know it was actually that strong. Today, I want to see if we can use the weapons as an actual form of propulsion, so not only is it going to be fun, we actually have some use out of it. Now, one thing which was very heavily suggested and is quite the obvious solution to some of our problems is that we could simply put two guns the exact same size as these facing backwards on the same button, meaning, or at least it could be on a different hotkey, it's fine, we're just pressing both at the same time, essentially meaning we don't always fly backwards, which I guess would actually be that way, throughout space and time, but instead we're going to be a bit silly. We have quite a bit of resource, in fact we've got even more resource now, and I want to see if we can make a jet-propelled vehicle. Now, we have Blizzard here, who needs to be updated is what I'm looking for. And what I think we could do is because, well, generally speaking, if we're fighting, this ship stays still. It stays still at quite some distance from the battle and simply peppers with drones, meaning it's not using energy, meaning the only time it really needs energy is when it's, well, it doesn't use any energy when moving is what I should have said there. So what we're going to try and do is find out the best way to have a weaponized transport system. Now, the velocity amplifier is how fast they shoot, the damage amplifier is how much damage they do. Both of these I know for a fact have an effect on how fast you go, but I'm not sure which has the greater effect, but I don't think range does. We'll test that in a bit, but I don't think it does. So for now though, we're going to have these two little ones here, and then we're going to have a third in the middle where currently we have a single drone launcher. There we go. We've got another two actually. Why do I have a feeling we're about to lose energy very fast? So yeah, that's going to be a test to see if we can actually use it reliably, because I'm not sure yet, you see. But the thing is, see, the speed and recoil you can get off those is so ridiculous that we can be very heavy on this vehicle. And because, again, we don't need to move like... this vehicle doesn't need to do very small movements, it's not exactly an agile ship. The whole point of the ship is to stay quite far back and to pepper with shots, hence why I'm doing what I'm doing right now, to put some more drones in. So why not capitalise on that and have something silly like a propulsion based off cannons? Because why not? You know, why not? And I'm sure there might be reasons why not, but I don't like them. They're odd reasons. Ooh, how much P do I actually have to play with? I have... No, go to... 6338. 6338. Oop. Back to my other... No! There we go. Back to my other ship. 633. Ooh, almost there. And now we're over by a fair bit. Okay, that's annoying, but it's fine. We'll just do 1, 2, then none. So 1, 2, then none. Sure, we'll just have 2 on the end, like so. I mean, this ship hasn't even got the bigger protectors on it yet, so that's how outdated it is. So there we go. Purely to test how effective this is actually going to be, because of course one of the big issues is going to be just controlling the thing. However, you see, that's what I was thinking about that, and I've come to the conclusion that it does actually get around one of the huge issues I've been noticing, which is you can't turn very effectively if you're moving forward, as in using the front thrusters. But this one won't be using the front thrusters, because you're using freaking cannons. Well, one last check, let's saw something a bit out of... Okay. Blizzard, I'm using you now. There we go. So that's AM seconds transform. I'll be able to cannibalise some, at least, of our ally there. And I'll start covering myself in drones for a bit of protection. 2 of my guns are half online. Not exactly moving me forward yet. Wow, I really do need more generators. Jesus, this thing can just cover itself in drones so quick. It really does look like a Blizzard though, because it does look like snow when you're zoomed out. Well, obviously velocity isn't everything. I'm hoping the damage increase is going to be a bit more significant in speed. Because right now, this is me just using my cannons. Oh, bit of damage increase just hit. Still nothing yet. Enemies! Here's some drones. Hopefully, I'm not sure if that ding just got recorded. I'm rendering in the background, so it just finished rendering apparently. Ooh. Why is that gun loaded faster? Wow. Make sure the guns are operational. Obviously, we'll need to uncover them with shields and everything. I'm thinking I know how I'm going to make this work. If this works, I know how I'm going to design it after I design it again, because obviously I'm going to have to design it more than just this once, because this isn't a finished product. Right now, using thrusters for just some nice, easy control. Sending out a few waves of drones, which will hopefully set off those mines. And we're going to go towards the crystal above us. Woo! That was... maybe a bit less. Might be better. Less is more and all that. Unless it's with drones, then more is clearly more, as we're now seeing here. I do love drones. It must be said I do have a thing for drones. Drones are awesome. We're almost there. 2 out of 4 of the turrets now fully loaded. I have a feeling it's going to send us forward in a big, just like half a second speed boost. So I reckon maybe if we make them smaller, like I say, inside of the ship, which isn't quite as fun, I must admit, having them not like ridiculously large, but okay, 3, 2, 1. Lasted like half a second. Yeah, they need to be weaker than that. That's just too short-lived. Have I made them asymmetrical? Because they're kind of sending me not in the... No, they are sending me in a straight line. Perhaps it wasn't quite loaded in yet. Oh, it's when you run out of power, it starts to only power one of the guns, leading me to become a Catherine wheel. If for those who don't know what a Catherine wheel is, it's a form of firework you use in the UK during bonfire nights. Essentially, it does this. Oh no, look, oh my lord! Look how far you can shoot at the drones if you're doing this! If you get flung out! So keep spinning and fire the drones! Oh, poor drones. I've got to admit, that is kind of awesome. It's really trippy as well, the little smoke bits it leaves behind. Yeah, the problem is that's not even controllable. I mean, even when it's at full power, so it's not actually just using one. Even then, it's not quite controllable. Okay, yeah, change that. Fleet, you, Blizzard. So I'm thinking this is half the whole thing. Actually, less than half. Let's go for 3. Okay, let's try 3-3. So that's remarkably smaller. But of course, it also means it'll repair faster and it'll be a lot less extreme. Because I'd like to know... I'm not under the illusion that that I can keep it just going at all times, but I would very much like it to be able to be going some of the time. There you go. Exit save. Blizzard is loading. Please stand by. Almost. One bit off. Okay, and... I'm going forward, and it's kind of cool looking. But it's very cool looking. It's actually a bit too slow. Turning's good, though. A lot better than if I'm just using the thrusters. Also, the fact I'm gonna kill anything that comes too close to my own backside. Okay. A little bit stronger than that. That's a bit too weak. Let's double the damage output. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. The damage section. So we've gone from 6 to 3. Will that be able to possibly make it work? Honestly, I just thought I still need more generators anyway for the drones. So it would be nice if we wouldn't have to spend too much ship resource on these things. Okay, and save. The drones will save us. case loaded in, and go. That's actually decent. That actually looks awesome. Wow. Hell yeah. Oh, actually, that handles really awesomely as well. Yeah, I like this. I think actually a little bit more might be better, but... Oh, that's really cool. That is actually really freaking cool. Oh my lord, I just had an idea. You know well, when a star dies, and it doesn't, well, what's it, hypernova. When a hypernova occurs, two beams are created. One at the, but essentially two poles, where energy is simply released in a ridiculous amount. It's like radiation. It can span a ridiculous amount of the galaxy slash universe and destroy almost anything in its path because it's like pure energy in its almost purest form. How about if we build a ship similar to that? Two really ridiculous guns, and then just the ability to turn. Then have one gun on left control, one gun on right control. I have no idea what I was doing then. Yeah, one gun on left control, one gun on right control. So that back and forward is controlled by the two guns. And then... Yeah, I'm doing it. That's what I'm doing. Okay, yep, new ship. So the cannon sections, I'm going to start right off in the centre. So the very centre of this thing is going to be the cannon. And it's going to have to be ridiculous. So... ship resource that actually used up. However, of course, the generators are heavily needed. Let's copy that and let's paste that a couple of times. There's like two columns, which is what everything will attach to. There's no chance we can ever fully power this for any space of time. I just want it to be like this one burst of pain. Die, fiends. Get closer so I can hit you. Okay, I was going to skip ahead until we're actually, built up. Sir and Sirettes, while this thing still builds itself up, I've came to the conclusion, wow, that yeah, perhaps having a ship like this but with no velocity amplifiers, simply the damage output increase, might be the better way forward. So perhaps a single solid bang. So the entire thing is essentially one cannon with a ridiculous one-shot kill thing going on. Which almost is already, to be perfectly honest, but still. Allow me to demonstrate on this poor canyon. It went through the... It went straight through the asteroid. Click. Yeah. So as you can see, it's a bit on the... Hello. Weird side. So yeah, okay. Let's go find something to shoot then. Ow. Oh, that hurt. So what I do is then, this section here could be like part of a ship. I just don't think it's good being a ship, that's all. I guess turn around. Can we hit the little guy? That's the question with this thing. Okay, move forward please, thank you. Slowly and surely moving. The problem is my right side's damaged and that's one I always point towards. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking instead. Just have it like no velocity amplifiers, just pure damage instead. Wow, that's not even like full strength, like anywhere near full strength, that's just no. We have no defense lasers, do we? Nope. Go away, little drone, I have nothing, which is good. There you go, killed it. Yay! Okay, yeah, I think that might be the better idea. So all of this can go by. Which will also, of course, give me a fair bit of resource back, a fair bit of P back, which is quite nice. Since then we can use it on generators to speed up the process of me actually getting my power back to a half decent level. Click and click, and shave top off there and there. Exit, save. Okay. So I'll break off, but hopefully some of it will be grabbed back for repairs. Well, I can certainly get energy back while I'm firing at this rate. Oh, there we go. Damage increase is coming. Energy's going down a lot slower, of course, since we're firing a lot slower. But as damage increases every time, eventually this is going to be a little bit of insanity. Definitely need the velocity increases though to actually be able to move using this thing. Slowly but steadily. But yeah, see, this is what I like now. So perhaps if we put this inside of a normal ship, it's like one of these cannons, instead of having the velocity kind of thing going on, because even without the velocity, it's still pretty darn quick shooting. And eventually it's going to get as huge as it was earlier, which is going to be ridiculous. But actually, just look at it now. Still not fast enough to move us, though. So doing a bit of science, then. Hello there, asteroids! Of death? What, really? And let's go with drone. Maybe if we mixed a couple of rocket drones in with this, rather than just having pure rocket drones. Okay, once again, I'll be back when I'm actually up and running. Okay, and we are back, and I'm happy to say I am remarkably pleased with the results of this thing. The Blizzard's the new turret movement. First of all, if it actually hits something, it's going to freaking destroy it. Second of all, it's really fast and really easy to turn while using this thing, meaning I think this is actually better than the old thrusters it used to have, which makes me very, very happy, and I think this is how the Blizzard's going to stay, at least for now. Ow, how dare you. Also, just look at that. That's just kind of cool when you go past like a rock and just go burn, and that's how I move forward. That's fantastic. Plus, I wouldn't want to be anywhere near this thing when it takes off. There we go. There's an agent. I kind of want to try and look at the agent using my drones and being a bit of a coward. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So these mines basically are triggered like via how many shots they take, not the damage, etc. So that's why the other turrets are so bad against it. Okay, so they're going to be here. I was hoping the drones would go forward. I mean, the drones do kind of make like a protective shield if you don't send them somewhere. So I'm literally going to use my little drone shield here to slowly progress through this minefield without causing any damage to myself. However, the agent is there, so maybe it would be best to actually not detonate all of these lovely, lovely mines. I'm hoping it'll come towards me. Okay, it's really close. I can see the thing moving really quick now. So I'm guessing that's an agent. Doesn't look like a normal person. There we go. And drones go! Cover it in bees. There's another one. Oh, burns out. Oh no! Oh, that's too close. Well, that's a brawler. It's got lots of very short range weaponry. So our best, which means it'll also counter drones quite well because they'll be point defense. Regardless, we're going to try again with the Blizzard. Failing that, let's go back to our other ship and use regular cannon fire. There we go. Whoa, there's a lot of them. Yeah, look at that. Complete brawlers. They'll be... They're essentially the encounter to drones. Absolutely no point in trying to fight that. Hello? Go away, brawlers! Ah, get away! I want to have a quick look. I'm going to die anyway since I'm going to respawn, so I'm just going to have a good check. Yeah, yeah, loads upon loads of point defense. That's all I Okay, there we go. So thank you for watching, so interesting. If you have enjoyed the video, likes, favourite, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Reassembly is a series you still want to see more of in the future. Thank you, and goodbye. As soon as I kill this guy. Blah! Oh, never mind.